50% damage resist onto the two of the lowest HP cookies, it really saves my backline. Hey guys, what is up? This is Hyrule once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Run Kingdom. Today I'm going to be just kind of showing you and showcasing this new cookie, Strawberry Crepe Cookie, that came out a couple days ago, and I wanted to show you guys his role within the team comps and the different toppings that you might be able to utilize him with. So anyways, if you guys like this content, please hit that subscribe button and the like button and leave a comment down below if you guys like this content and if it was helpful. With all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Alright, here we go. So this is the current Strawberry Crepe Cookie build that I am currently running. So I have 5 of the hard walnuts on him. Different toppings that I've tried so far are going to be Swift Chocolate and the Searing Raspberry. Both of them are kind of a very like sub DPS kind of build with the toppings, because obviously Strawberry Crepe's attack is huge. The 528.2% is a lot of damage. However, obviously the damage compared to like an ambush character or a mage cookie are not going to be out there. So obviously having the extra attack from like the Searing Raspberry and things like that are going to help out in putting out more damage. So if you see the video clips that I have recorded on my phone, the damage actually is about 10,000 damage difference, I believe, when you do not put on Searing Raspberry, which were about all plus 9s. Right now I have it currently on Licorice. Yeah, they were all plus 9s, and then I put on Swift Chocolate, which decreased the cooldown to about 12 seconds, 13 seconds. So it's about 2 to 3 seconds time reduction from the initial 15 seconds with just seeing Swift Chocolate toppings all plus 6, and then the damage obviously was a lot lower, but you get to spam it like every 5 times you will spam it one more time. So it's like those are the ups and downs of having these toppings on. But obviously being a defense type cookie, I thought if I want to just put Strawberry Crepe as my only front line, right, to like replace maybe Dark Choco, or if you don't have Dark Choco, to have a stronger defense frontliner, then I would definitely just recommend going straight up hard walnut or just a solid almond. Solid almond is just a flat out defense resist, so you take less damage, but for the hard walnut it's going to be a flat defense increase. So I believe the stats are a little different, the calculations are a little different, but because I am using both Dark Choco and Strawberry Crepe, I couldn't take out my solid almond from Dark Choco and put it onto Strawberry Crepe. And already using putting on those toppings on and off was just a lot of gold. As you can see, my gold was at what, a million something, and then now I'm only at 82,000. So it was worth it, definitely worth it, and to try out different builds. And in conclusion, I came out with just if you want to put him as just a frontliner, right, do not sacrifice your defense, do not sacrifice your damage resist. It's not worth it, because if you put I'll show you guys. So I was actually, with this comp that I have, I was actually able to beat 9-7 and 9-8, which I had a hard time. If you guys watched a couple of the videos that I did, I got totally wrecked on 9-7, and I didn't even use 2 healers, which was crazy, right? So because of Strawberry Crepe's, I'm just gonna play it, just because of Strawberry Crepe's skill of getting 50% damage resist onto the 2 of the lowest HP cookies, it really saves my backline from that enemy who shoots out the creams at my team. So I'm gonna have to focus on this one though. Yeah, so these guys right here, if I use Strawberry Crepe, it does help me with taking less damage and giving enough time for my uh, pure vanilla to cast the spell. So it's a very good cookie in regards to, you know, having a defensive character along with that extra damage reduction for the backline is a huge bonus in my regards. So I can't say like, oh, I would say, Strawberry Crepe is better than Dark Choco because of the role they play are just so different, and the benefits you get for each of the cookies are different as well. If you want a more offensive type build and you have strong enough heal and backline, then go for Dark Choco because Dark Choco obviously has that damage damage reduction for the enemies, so you're going to be doing more damage to the enemies. But if you are struggling like me when I did 9-7 initially, like, right, if you are struggling and you need something that's gonna help you survive longer, then go with Strawberry Crate. If you are trying to decide whether you want to put Dark Choco or Strawberry Crepe in, but in my case, I actually just took out my pomegranate and put in Dark Choco, and it worked out actually really good. So I tried putting Dark Choco, strawberry latte, Strawberry Crepe, and then pure vanilla. I took out licorice and put in pomegranate, and I didn't have enough damage. Right, so I was like, if this is the case, then I'm gonna replace my Swift chocolate, or I'm gonna replace the Syrian raspberry with the Swift chocolates, and then I'm going to replace pomegranate with licorice to put that extra damage in, and it worked out actually really, really well. So it's right now the cooldown. So the initial cooldown for pure vanilla is 19 seconds. So right now, if I use the skill, it's down to 12 seconds. Of course, I have my jelly watch and then also the Swift chocolates on it, and that's just that alone is like from 19 seconds to 12 seconds. And before I put the Swift chocolate, I believe my cooldown was like 14-15, and of course that's just a long time. So see that it and see like the pure vanilla took like almost no damage while the buff of Strawberry Crepe was activated. So like see this the back shooting out the creams, it just like it destroyed my teams before, and I think it's just a very good addition to a team that is kind of squishy regarding to like their DPS, and it will increase your survivability. And of course the knockback is a great bonus as well, because so if there are characters or there are enemies that get close and your maybe like your licorice or any or your latte cannot target, then if you can use Strawberry Crepe to knock them back and then you use the skill, it's gonna suck it in. So there is that bonus as well. So there are a lot of different things that you can do regarding Strawberry Crepe, and there are different type of build. I kind of want to try something that I thought of. It's very similar to the cheese comp that. Okay, so this is gonna be. Anyways, going back to the initial thought is, because there's that cheese build of a vampire and almond with using charged characters to kind of push them together and to one shot them. I saw these videos, right, and I was like, do you think that's possible? Do you think it's possible with Strawberry Crepe? And I want to try it. I want to put both Strawberry Crepe and so instead of putting gingerbread right now, right? And then you could put in Strawberry Crepe instead, right? It does the same thing, more damage, and I think it might work. I kind of want to try it without the vampire and putting in Strawberry Crepe as the main DPS, but that's another video. That's another video. Anyways, back to the runs. It's like this damage reduction bonus is just is the best buff I think I can ask for currently for my team. Right, obviously it's gonna be different for different teams, and this one actually might be a problem here. Yeah, but like with the team that's so squishy like mine, it just helps so much, and I'm sure it's for a lot of people, especially if you don't have a strong DPS. Even my latte, who's 4 stars and 45, it's having a hard time dealing with every one of these enemies, right? So having that extra time for me to activate pure vanilla skill, activate other skills, and then survive longer is just so helpful. So I have never seen this character or this enemy right here. It looks like a healer, so I think it's very similar to the healer that you see in the daily bounties, and it's there we go. Yeah, so if you guys are considering to replace Star Choco, I don't know if that's the best idea. If you had to decide, then I would suggest you look at your team comp and ask yourself, do I need more sustain, or do I need more damage to clear the waves faster? If your answer is to clear the wave faster, then go with Dark Choco. If your answer is to have more sustain and last longer so that your cookies can use the abilities again, right, then go with Strawberry Crepe. And if you're like me, who can't decide and want to try out different things and somehow get a good working comp like this, then go with both of them. I cannot say it's a bad idea, especially because the main downside of having two of the frontliner, right, defensive characters in the before Strawberry Crepe was that there was no real reason to do it. Because if you think about Milk Cookie, right, Milk Cookie only gave buff to himself and only taunted, right? So it's good in PvE, right? However, if he is weak, then there's nothing you can do after he dies. And because of that, there was no reason to put in him and Dark Choco at the same time, because there would be no other benefit. It's just he just on his own. Okay, I just lost because of time. Wow. Anyways, I think that was still a good run for me. From 9-7 all the way to 9-10. Anyways, let's go back here. So Milk Cookie only gives damage reduction to himself, right? And he does a single target damage, right? Single hit damage. However, it's very, very weak. And also just does the taunt for 5 seconds. It's good for PvE. For any other comps, it will not be worth it, just because it takes up a slot where you can have a lot more, either damage or heal. So, as a selfish character like that, I can't really say selfish, but a character who only benefits himself, it's not worth it to put in both Milk Chocolate, or not Milk Chocolate, what am I saying? Milk Cookie and Dark Choco, right? However, and then you see Madeline. Madeline is it's a damage immunity for himself for 10 seconds, and then just a single hit damage where he does that wave of slashes. However, still the damage is not there. It's not worth upgrading him as compared to Dark Choco once again, right? Because Dark Choco is just itself a very, very good cookie in regards to that negative 20% damage reduction, right? Or the 20% damage reduction for 7 seconds to the enemies that are hit, and that allows your DPSs to hit harder while he's doing a a pretty decent amount of damage and tanking, right? But now we have Strawberry Crepe that also does more than just hitting or just surviving longer for himself. It's giving that 50% damage resist for the two. It's not even one, it's two cookies that are with the lowest HP, and this is going to help, just like how you saw earlier, right? How my pure vanilla and my latte and licorice were able to survive a lot of the hits from the enemy that was shooting the cream at them, and it just helps them survive a lot longer. And if you are trying to make him a sub DPS, I would suggest you consider it, but think about how much damage is he able to soak up, because there were times when I tried and he would take so much damage so quickly that it was like really not worth it in the higher level. Like in the earlier levels it's worth it because the enemies are so weak, but as you get higher and the enemies get significantly stronger, and I just thought maybe sustain is just much better for Strawberry Crepe Cookie, and it's a defensive cookie, so just keep that in mind. And okay, so if you guys have any question about my arena team is the same. Obviously I can switch it off a little bit here and there, but currently this has been working for me. So, and then my guild battle team is, I believe, also the same. Yeah, so it's all those are really good for me currently, so I'm gonna have to keep leveling them up, but that's the current team for me. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it. I have to do a little more testing, and then when I get some more gold, I'm gonna switch out some toppings here and there. But I will be putting up those clips of the Swift Chocolate cooldown, and also the searing raspberry damage as well, so that you guys can see and compare it as with the hard walnut that I have put up on my Strawberry Crepe right now. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching once again, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done so already, and leave a comment down below for any other questions that you guys have regarding Strawberry Crepe Cookie. Thanks for watching once again, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.